So there you are. Welcome back. This is Bhanu. I am back with my YouTube tutorial in the series of how to overcome loneliness, depression, blah blah, everything. And in my previous video, if you have checked, I have covered topics on what are the demerits of being alone, or demerits of depression also, and also related to what would be the positives, what would be the benefits and gifts one would get if they take positives out of the their lonely state. And I have also shared my personal experience on what had happened to me, one example, and I also shown you how I became strong by taking them positive with the help of my behavioral and habitual changes that I had explained in my previous video. In this video, I will try to cover things like how to be productive during this period. Like if you are feeling lonely, if you are depressed, if you are having suicidal thoughts, how to be productive, what to do, like what are the things to try. So this is what I want to cover. So I have one strategy to come, because I know it's not that easy to, if I say go sit there and do meditation, it's not going to be easy, because our minds are already engaged with some frustrating thoughts, some thoughts, negative thoughts which has been haunting us. And if I go sit there and try to concentrate, it's very difficult to get out of. Even if you sit idle, that thoughts keep pouring in mind, so it's kind of difficult. So let us strategize that. Let us move step by step, so that we can reach to that level of freeing our thoughts from that state. So what I would suggest is, first let us try to make our mind divert our mind, and let the mind think about topics which are related to social, which are related to something out of our own personal experiences. So that might make us feel how good we are, I mean how lucky we are currently. So when we are at that state, when we are at the state of not thinking about ourselves, then we might get a chance to try new things, new productive tasks which might work. So that is the strategy. So let's first see how to come out of these depressive thoughts. So the first one would be what I would do if I were in that I were alone, or I were depressed, or I were having these negative thoughts. I would go out. I would go and check out these documentaries. Like if you Google, if you go to YouTube and check, there are plenty of documentaries available. So what I would do, I would prefer to watch documentaries like poverty, something related to farmers, something related to, say, water crisis, the situation of poor countries, and plenty of things. So what happens when I watch this poverty and problems faced by these countries and people, so it automatically diverts my mind from my thinking, and helps me focus on what is happening there. What are the real problems that people are facing, farmers are facing, children, like there are plenty of people who are not having proper food to eat, right? So what are the real problems out there which has been taking place, and where is my problem standing? So this comparison will help me soothe me, and tell me, hey Bhanu, your problem might not be that much big. Maybe your problem can be solved, or maybe your problem is not at all a problem. Maybe that change in thought process might come if I go and watch these documentaries, read the inspiring stories of people, and so on. So first thing, documentaries. Second would be, I would also check the life of some physically handicapped people, physical challenge, disabled people. I would say there are plenty of inspiring people out there who are doing wonders. If you can go Google out there, you will find, they are doing awesome. Like let's say if two legs have been amputated, cut, but still they are winning races and all. They are doing so many stuffs. So it's kind of inspiring. It's kind of telling us where we are, like why we need to bother so much about the worries that has been affected us. Why the small incidents or the big incidents, let it be big, but still when people at the stage of life and death, when they are facing, when they are able to come across their negative thoughts, so it's possible with me also, I should also try. So that's what I need to think. So I have to go through these two documentaries, life experiences, inspiring stories, online, offline, wherever it is, and keep me engaged so much with that with those things that at one stage I would realize that I should also do something. I should stop worrying much about my problems. So that is what. So just to give you a motivation, I will just share you some photos just for that. Just forgive me if that is not appropriate for you, but still this might give you some idea or some motivation and connectivity inside. So observe this kid, small kid, somewhere in Kenya. I stole this photo from the internet. Sorry for that. And you can see now tell me, what is the state of these children? What are the problem state? How problematic this children, and where your problem is compared to this children problem? Is your problem greater than these people's problem? Just answer me, right? Just think about that. What about this guy, this small cute child with without two legs, right? Still you can see how how cheerful this kid is, and I mean kid is, and how motivated he is looking, right? So you can just observe these people. If you observe this, you will realize there are plenty of problems out there people are facing and people have overcome. And why not us? Why can't us? It's definitely possible. We need to try, we need to go ahead, we need to overcome, we need to make our mind strong and heart strong, and feel like, hey, I can do it. This is nothing, this cannot hurt me, this cannot depress me, this cannot make me alone, this cannot bring me. So I have more to do, I have more people who are dependent on me, I have family, I have friends, I have to think about them, I have to do something for the country. My life has some purpose that I need to prove. So that is what, when you come with that process, then we can move to the next stage of our strategy. So this is the first strategy, like stage of freeing our mind from our current state. Once that has been crossed, then let us move to the next set of activities or habits that might help us become productive and move completely out of this so-called loneliness, depression, crap, blah blah, right? So after seeing all these examples, I mean the kids and inspiring people, so we should feel happy, like, hi, God, thank you, thanks for giving me so much, for giving me a proper body, giving me food. Thanks for giving me parents who are able to give me food, though they are not able to show love towards me. Thanks for giving me a husband, wife, or relation who has cared until now, at least, right? So at least we should feel happy, we should feel proud of what we have now. So this change of feeling will actually help us come out of that situation, at least to temporary. So once we are out, so we should start thinking about our time, because time, I always say time, because time is going to be very crucial. Like if you lose money, we can earn it, but if you lose time, we are not going to earn it. It's going to be painful to get back then. So time, we need to run behind time, we need to be cautious of our time, we need to realize the purpose of our life, how to utilize our time. So for that we need to get through some activities. What are them? So as usual, we can try to revoke your hobbies, like which has been stalled, which has been put to hold, which you haven't tried from the past few days. So the hobbies may include anything which you are good at, like sports, like gardening, cooking, anything. So try to keep engaged with these activities, and also try to keep those documentaries, studies, inspiring story studies in parallel, so that your mind will try to keep stable. Okay, and also you can explore and try new hobbies apart from the hobbies which you have. Like for example, let's say I go out do photography, do some art if you don't have, or do some crazy stuff, anything that can be crazy. Like let me show one example. Yeah, just see this. This is me. I was to a trekking spot. I went to a trekking spot, and I just tried this because I'm just an ordinary man without any sports activity, any ability. But I just tried this out of craziness, and I took the snaps. It really surprised me. I never felt that I could stretch my body at least. It was surprised me. Even when I shared the photo with my friends, they were like, "Bhanu, is this you? Really? Is this you? We cannot even, you know, you cannot even understand that." So that's how we are yet to realize our own skills. There are plenty of things within us, plenty of activities that we can do that are yet to be explored. So go out, try new hobbies, try out. Like I would say, photography is one of good hobby that you can take up. You don't need any professional cam. You can just try out with mobile phone these days also, because photography, it's actually going to connect you with nature. Like I will show some more pics. Okay, forgive me if I am showing through mobile and all, because I'm not good at videography. So as you can see, the tiny, I was able to capture the tiny, I can go to the macro level of the nature and understand what is happening, like insect level or bigger level, lion level. So what is happening, my mind is diverted, and I was kept engaged with observing the nature, getting refreshed with the fresh air, outside air. So this is one thing, like you can try exploring outside, going out, travel a lot, and explore new places, and enjoy the nature, feel it also, and also photograph it, share it with people, keep it for reference, keep it and check it back often, so that you will feel happy of how the small things are really looking good, right? So these activities actually make you happy. So things are, you can try your old hobbies, whatever has been stalled or whatever has been put to hold. That could be art, that could be gardening, that could be cooking, anything, right? And you can start new hobbies, try your new skills, explore new activities like photography, like traveling, trekking, and sports, whatever it is. Okay, so and apart from this, you can give some time for yourself to self-realize, like since you are exploring outside, you are exploring hobbies, and since you are going out, enjoying the nature, so you get plenty of time to think about and think about yourself. I have already covered this in my previous video. If you haven't, you can check. So what happens when you realize about yourself, so you will appreciate yourself in the process, like you will feel happy about yourself, your qualities. So that is actually going to help you eradicate this negative thought. So feel happy about yourself, appreciate about yourself, and try new hobbies. And apart from that, there are several things, like let's say you can try out some online courses. That online courses need not be related to your field of study. Like say if I am an engineer, I don't want to always take courses on engineering. I can try something like sustainability, climate changes, something which is interesting, which is out of my track, so that I will be very interested to learn something that is new, right? So in that way, I will be keeping busy myself with some activity. So this is very important. Actually, this will work. And apart from that, you keep watching those documentaries, inspiring stories, keep reading them. Okay. And apart from that, what other activity I would say, you can try watching animes, not just anime serials, cartoon movies, like for example Kung Fu Panda, you must have heard or you must have seen. It's so inspiring, so good. At the end of watching the movie, you will feel like you will feel happy of watching that, or you will feel inspired of seeing that, because there are several elements that has been covered in many or almost all these cartoon movies. If you ask me, Kung Fu Panda, Inside Out, Madagascar, so many movies to list. I have plenty. In my laptop I have around 60 to 100 anime. Whenever I feel low, bad, or whenever someone hurt me, what I do, I keep watching one of these. So all through the time when I was watching that, my mind will be fixed on that only, even though I have been repeatedly watching that cartoons. So these anime movies, especially those like Kung Fu Panda series or Inside Out or something like that, these are really really good, to give some positive energy, inspiring moments to you. So often try to watch them at least, so that you will and take positives from that. Like if you take the example of Kung Fu Panda, that fat panda who has no skills on kung fu, he became a master, he became a dragon master, and has bypassed all those who have been training from several years and decades. How is it possible? It's possible because he felt confident of himself, he felt some energy within himself, and he has not let loose of his confidence. So those kind of positives are taught in those kind of movies. So if you go and watch these movies, I would definitely say your thinking might change, your process might change. And apart from these animes, if you try to listen to music often or continuously, it's okay to listen to music, because music has great effect on our psychological thinking. So if you listen to music, different kind of music, like musical, instrumental, or movie BGMs, if you come to Indian movies and all. So those kind of music actually change your mood. If you listen to romantic music, you will get into the romantic scenario. So like that, if you listen to some inspiring music, that might change your thinking process, current thinking. So try this out: animes, music, and most importantly, apart from this, so you should understand that you are not alone. So we are in this earth, which has around maybe some 10 billion people, I guess. I am not sure. So the earth is filled with plenty of humans. You are not alone. You have plenty of people. If not your surrounds, you can reach out to so many new people, make new friends, explore their culture, learn about their culture, move about them, learn about them, go and make friends, make out, right? So much of people are there outside. You can, even if you are alone, you can ping me also. That's fine, completely fine, right? Okay, we can make good friends. So there are plenty of people available outside, not just the people who are bonded, who are surrounding you. Go out, explore, try out new friends, learn about them, chat with them, make friends, share photos, and compliment them, give comments on their photos, make them happy, feel happy by seeing their comment, by their message. So go, yeah, that's what I want to say. Try new friends. So this is going to really really help you widen your what you call circle, right? So let me tell, I am kind of introvert usually. I am a bookworm, like I mentioned in my previous film. I'm not used to make much friends, but now if you see, I have plenty of friends. I'm just going out making friends, and I'm in a limit. Okay, I will tell you why that was. So try new friends, and you can try social platforms like let's say Pinterest, one of the platforms, Instagram, where you can find people, like-minded people or unlike-minded people also, where you can find very creative, artistic people. You can really enjoy going through their works, like let's say paint works, art works, or something, infography or something like that. So plenty of resources are available online, Pinterest, Instagram, Find.px. So many websites are there. You can just try Flickr and all. You just try out them and learn new things. It's kind of interesting, it will make you also, give some motivation or give an enthuse to learn them. So try out this thing. And so this being said, so we have moved out from the strategy of getting out from our initial, painful thought process to some, we have moved out from that, and then we have taken up some activity where we try to explore ourselves, we try to bring back our old hobbies, memories, and also we have tried to incorporate new hobbies, right? After that, the next step, the biggest step I would say is your contribution to the people around you. What does it mean? So it means sharing your experiences. So you have undergone something, whether it could be loneliness, whether it could be depression, or even suicidal thought. You have undergone that. You know what it means. You know how it is going to affect an individual. You know how you overcame that, right? So you are in that process. You understood what are the process that is helping you overcome that are helping you overcome that. So the next thing, the biggest thing would be you are going and sharing with people, helping them out to free their mind, to relieve their mind from this depressive crap. Got it? So that is to you. Like, this is the biggest thing you are going to do, because this is going to change the lives of so many people, so many lives. It's going to save the lives of so many, trust me. So your contribution is very much required, your involvement is very much required, and your life has so much meaning, purpose for that. So don't take your life very negligently, take it seriously. You have so much to achieve, so much to do, so much to show to the world what you are. Despite even if some people are not minding you or not giving attention to you, leave it, crap, just forget about it. Go ahead, you share your experiences. That could be either through blogs, write down, start writing, have this habit of writing, putting your thoughts, putting your incidents, your diaries and all, and share with people, telling them, hey, this is what I have done, and I was able to come out thanks to that. So you can also try. So you can share those kind of experiences through blogs and writings, or even YouTube videos. Why don't? See, start your channel, put your thought, share to people, and let them also benefit from your advices, your tips, and your life experiences. So this is going to help a lot. And by the way, you are going to reach to more people, in the sense you are going to help in the process. Many people will come and touch with you and will say, hey Julia, hey Steven, thanks for sharing this, I got benefit from you, you are my god. Like, it's going to change, like the process, the psychology process of him as well as yours. You feel happy, you feel satisfied with your own contribution. So in that process will be helpful for both of you. This is a mutual process, right? Like I have mentioned already. So reach out to people, start sharing your experiences, start trying out new hobbies, new habits, and keep going through those inspiring motivational stories, watch animes, listen to music, and always feel lucky of what you are, the situation you are in. Okay, always compare with people who are who are like this, right? Compare with people, feel happy, and think that how good you are, and feel the need for yourself to bring a change to this society, and bring a big contribution socially, physically, and mentally, contributing to the society for to develop a good relation with everyone. So that's it. And above that, if you are having thoughts, like if someone says try meditation, yoga, exercise, maybe you can try apart from this. But what I would say, first have these strategies and see if that helps. And if you are comfortable with meditation, I know many of them are not cannot find immediate relief from these activities like yoga, meditation and all. So if you can if you are able to find relief from these activities, go ahead, please. But if you are not, just try some new things, like I have mentioned, exploring new things, and watching documentaries, animes and all. So writing blogs, sharing your things and all. So care for yourself, because your life has purpose, like I mentioned. It's really going to, we need you, everyone need you. Your life has purpose, and be strong. Strong is what is going to help you overcome the situation. Your problem can be handled. There are several people whose problems are quite larger than us, right? realize this issue, realize this thing, realize that your situation can be handled somehow. Even if it couldn't be handled, make it positive that you will handle it and prove to people that you are going to do that, right? And that's it. So I hope some of these would have helped you, or if not, you can let me know if something I have missed or something, and you can always check back my other videos if that helps. And as usual, I am not looking out for your likes or subscribes or even shares. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to make money. I'm already satisfied with what I am earning. So just that if some of this helps you, I would be happy. That's the main motto. So stay happy, stay blessed, and make everyone happy. Thanks for watching. Bye.